Hey everyone, this is Chris Bolts coming in with another video. This time looking at a second trailer for Predator Badlands. Now Predator Badlands is going to be coming out in October, so we only got a few more months until this thing drops. But they decided to go ahead and gift us this trailer so we can go ahead and take a look at it. Now this is my first time taking a look at this trailer, so we're going to be looking at this the first time and I'll give you my thoughts after it's completely done. But before I do get into the video, do make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff really helps me out. And without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
So this is your first hunt. And you've come to the most dangerous planet in the universe. You're after a creature that can't be killed. The definitive apex predator. I could help you. Well, good luck with your journey. Here, you're not the predator. You're the prey. We might not be alone in this hunt.
Okay, I was wrong on the date at least. The date, it looked like it's going to be coming out November 7th, not in October as I originally said. Now, going back on this, I'm not sure. I have an uneasiness about this movie. Now, I did watch Prey. Prey was okay, it was fine. I know some people try to say that it's the best Predator. It is not the best Predator ever. None of these movies have eclipsed the OG Predator that came out all the way back in '93 with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers, Jesse Ventura, all those guys. That will always be number one. Let's get that out of the way right now. Predator 2. Now that one, you could probably make an argument that Prey may be better than that one. I don't think so. I think Predator 2 is still still better than Prey. And Prey will be in the top 3. And it's way back in number 3, because after I think about that, the girl bossiness of that one really is starting to hit me the wrong way. And then we watch Predator Killer of Killers. Predator Killer of Killers. I soured on that one real quick. The animation was okay, but the first act, the first little snippet that they came out with, or vignette or whatever you want to call it, where the Nordish Viking chick was doing all kinds of nonsensical bullshit, I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't like that one. And then they had the 2 Japanese guys in the second one. It all just seemed kind of weird to me, that the way that they responded to those characters, the Yaja, the Predators, as if they've seen them before. It felt contrived, if that's the right word to use. So this is his third outing. Dan Trachtenberg is his name. This is his third one. We'll see if it's the charm. But so far, I don't know. This is kind of interesting right here, having this little wire go into her ear and reactivate her. Reactivate this android, and you can tell that it's from Weyland-Yutani because there's the eyes, there's the W, the corporate logo. She's looking up at some stuff. I think she's inside of a capsule of some sort. I think this is probably the Predator ship that we're looking at right there. Now I can't get over this Predator's look. Something leads me to believe that he might be half human. That would be interesting if he's half human, and which is why he's probably a runt and looks like he's not as muscular as the other Yacha. He still has the mandibles for a mouth. He's got a bow and arrow. I wonder how he's gonna pull that bow and arrow, if it's a laser bow and arrow. I still can't get over the fact that he's got his hair, he got those tentacles pulled back as though it's like hair, when in fact they're not hair. They're tentacles that are part of his body. Right there. How is he pulling that bow back? See, it looks like he's using his fingers to pull that bow back, but that bow, that string is like a laser. It doesn't make sense. But this part right here, where the android snatches out that pterodactyl type thing out of the air and starts killing it, and she looks down at him, like, oh my god, I got girl boss vibes there for a moment. But she is an android, so she can do things that normal women can't do. So we can't really hold that against her. Although, if she becomes the dominant point of this entire movie, that's a fear of mine. And this right here, it's kind of interesting. And it just drops it and doesn't think twice about it. She's mocking the Yacha. You're a small runt. I mean, so far, artistically and aesthetically, it looks nice. It looks okay. I think this is the Predator home planet. This little runt is the prey and not the Predator. And of course, we got the giant ship that she's on. I think it might be his ship. So, overall, I'm cautiously... Am I optimistic or pessimistic? I'll approach with trepidation. Let's put it that way. We got all the other androids right here that they sent to this planet, probably to go and retrieve that Weyland-Yutani android, the female one. And of course, now it talks too. That's the other thing. It talks with its own mouth. I guess it's not out of the ordinary because in Predator, it synthesized the voice of the humans it was fighting. It didn't really speak, although at the end it did laugh. That was a haunting laugh. And in Predator 2, the elder Predator threw that gun to Danny Glover's character and told him to keep it as they were getting ready to take off. And they said, "Oh, Danny Glover, you still on this plane? Are you gonna come with us if you don't get off?" So it's not unusual, but it's speaking in its own tongue right there. Like I said, I'll approach this with trepidation. Oh, this right here too. How does it know to use a gun? I don't recall any of the other predators ever using human weapons, but it's using that one as if it's second nature, which leads me to believe that maybe it might be half human. And the reason why it could be precedent for that is because if you guys are familiar with the books that featured the Japanese predator hunter, what's her name, Machiko? Hold on one moment. Let me scoot back here. I'm gonna get one of my books, and these are the books that I'm talking about right here. These books right here, and yes, her name is Machiko Noguchi. She was taken to one of the predator homeland where she became a hunter herself. So there is precedent for that, for humans being on the planet. And of course, she's female, and maybe she falls in love with one of them. That being said, that's just a theory. I don't know if that might be why he's a runt, but it would be a perfect explanation for why he is a runt. So it'll be coming out in November 7th to be exact. This thing is ugly as hell. And so far, with 1.6 million views, it's got 70,000 likes, 6,000 dislikes. You know what? I won't give it a like. it has been positively received so far. So once again, with trepidation, I look forward to this. What do you guys think about this trailer? Are you guys excited for Predator Badlands? Jump down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. And remember to make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff helps me out. And remember, this is Chris Bolt signing off, and I will catch you guys in the next video. You take it easy.